Hi, welcome back to Karl Woodcraft. In today's video I'm going to be making some solid oak steps. These are for an existing client of mine. Now at the moment they've got a property that's had an extension built, and from the existing property down to the extension there's some MDF steps. These are covered in carpet. They've had a nice oak floor laid and they want to replace these MDF steps, get rid of the carpet with some nice oak steps. The first step I need to take is to mill the timber up, and then from there I can go about using the existing steps as the templates. The splinters on this oak are like razors, so I'm wearing gloves to do this. First thing I need to do is get a straight edge on one side. I'm going to use the track saw to do that because I don't have a surface planer or a jointer. Then what we can do is we can skip plane it through the thicknesser, and then we can take it back to the table saw and get both of them edges parallel. There you go, and these little offcuts, perfect kindling. I'm quite fortunate with this step. It's about 1 centimetre smaller than this oak board in the width. So all I'm going to do is put my square up to the back there, just push it up to it. And this step's relatively simple to do. Now all I have to do is draw around it nice and accurately because this fitted really well. So I'll just use this as a template. Nice dark lines so I can see. Remove that, see how it looks. That's good. So I'll just cut that out nice and neatly now with the track saw.
Like a ghost, eh? Sorry man, I didn't see you was doing filming.
You're now in the video.
Nice. Right.
I'm keeping that in. And I'm just using the old step as a template, and I'm just placing it on where I want it. And I've already cut this excess off that we're not going to need from that board, so I've got plenty left over from that. And I'm going to just mark this out and put the dominoes where I'm going to put the dominoes. But actually before I do that, you can see a real big gap here. Just spin it round, see if it's any better. No. So what am I going to do? I'll show you this. If you look down there, you can see it's touching at the ends, big gap in the middle, and touching at this end. So I'm going to have to plane some off on this end and this end to close that gap. This is what happens when you don't have a large surface planer. It just takes a little bit more effort to get your wood nice and square, but I'll just take them off, and then that'll make a nice joint there. Probably need to take about 2 mil off from each side. Can you hear that noise in the background? It's just Jake sharpening some chisels. Back that off a bit. Freak. Still nice and square. Right, just test that. Plumbing hell. Oh, sugar plums. That was hard work. Gap closed now there. As you can hear, I'm breathing heavily. I had to take a considerable, just walked into something, considerable amount off from both sides there and down there. But anyway, good joint now. Get dominoes on it. Whenever we're using these steel clamps, we always use a little bit of this decorator's tape and just pop it under the clamp, just where the joint is, because if any of the PVA glue comes out the joint and it reacts with the steel, and especially on this American white oak, it leaves like a black stain in the oak, and sometimes that's really difficult to even sand out. So you don't want the steel reacting with any residue from the glue, so we just put them on the joints like so. Here's the old stairs and the framework. We're going to replace this framework because if you look real closely on it, it's made a bit jankified. So we definitely don't want these stairs squeaking out over time because they're super heavy. So that's all going to get replaced. Jake's going to make a replica of them. There's the stairs all finished. Jake did a real good job of sanding everything up yesterday. Look really nice. Steps, should I say, not stairs, but yeah, they absolutely look gorgeous. And we haven't decided how we're going to apply the finish yet, whether we're going to do it when we get there or doing it here. Depends on how we can fix these to the floor. We might not be able to get the drills in. If we can't, then this bottom one in particular is going to need drilling in through the top, and then plugs fit in over the top, so we won't want to finish until we get there if we have to do that. But I'll decide that today because we're fitting tomorrow, obviously. And for little pocket holes. Booyaka Shan. Right. Now to site. No microphone in, it's too late, can't be bothered. Right. Boom, tidy up. Every tool in the workshop in the van. And let's get the beep out of here. Good.
And it's been like that.
Solid.
Nice.
I watch, well, we watched, there's a chap in California that's bought like a mining town,
Oh yeah.
and he sort of lives there on his own, and he does videos of trying to get stuff up to it and
Oh, is he the one who's been
sort water out. And
yeah, and he's been digging through looking through all the old artifacts and all that lot?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've watched him, yeah.
Yeah, so then you get it.
Too, Garrett. Yeah, I should be doing straight back.
Well, so glad I did them grooves underneath there now. Was that just sliding in?
Yeah, that was just popping in at the bottom.
It's good.
Yeah.
Okay, it's lovely and sharp this jet.
I didn't know
Look at this.
yesterday. Oh, that plane.
Yeah, look, just gliding through it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I just Connor yesterday and said, have fun on all your parades.
What did he say?
Alright, dude.
No thank. Well, if you go on my LinkedIn profile, you'll find me actually famous.
I don't think Interpol watch your YouTube channel.
Do that big fat bit.
This bit?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks lush, doesn't it? I'll give it 5 minutes and then wipe it all off. Wow, sweet.
I've been to Chicago, I've been to Los Angeles, been to Las Vegas.
Yeah, because we're an island, didn't it?
Yeah, but by the way, the Vikings who came here, yeah, the first Vikings,
Yeah.
guess where they came from?
Go on.
That's the funny of history, something like that. That's also how old have I been? Like 12. We don't remember much from that kind of time.
No.
But yeah, I was never thinking that, you know, for me Vikings always was something like.
If you've stayed till now, hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and if you'd like to support the channel, you can do that through Patreon and channel membership. Also, I'll leave links below for some of the tools and consumables I used during the video, and also a link to my website where you can find all the tools and consumables that I use. If you follow these links, there will be affiliate links, so I'll earn a few pence from that as well. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye!